开始。
Good morning, Professor. Good morning, class. This is Ken, and today I will do a persuasive speech to persuade everybody to do a support on death penalty. Death penalty is also called capital punishment, and is an act of killing or executing a person who was found guilty of a serious crime by the government or by the nation. Without a doubt, execution are considered the ultimate punishment for a crime because there is no repeal from death. The logical alternative for death penalty is life in prison without parole. Yet a lot of nations still perform a death penalty. This is because the debate whether death penalty is ethical and justifiable is still widely disputed. And I have a couple of the reasons that you should support death penalty. Number one is called the cost of the prison is recently the cost of prison is getting more expensive, and it's with today a lot of prisons is going to the jail and make it a really big deal for the society. Number two is safety. Criminals who receive the death penalty are typically violent individual. Therefore, for the safety of the prison's guard, other prisoner, or maybe general public, the logic indicate that the safety of the reason is death penalty. Number three is the term crime. There's no statistic prove that the nation with death penalty have a lower rate of crime. Therefore, the risk of the death penalty does not seem to be the term crime. Number four is called extreme punishment. The logic is that the more severe the crime, then the more severe the punishment is necessary. But what is most severe punishment? Lifetime in prison or execution? I'm not sure about the answer. I don't know. I don't think anybody can answer that right now. But the next one is called appropriate punishment. It is commonly believed that the punishment of the crime should equal the crime, if possible. This is also known as an eye for eyes. Therefore, using this logic, the appropriate punishment is send the murderer to death. The last one is also called vengeance. Some crime are so horrifying that some people think that revenge or retribution is the only option for the criminal. This reasoning is not based on the logic, but rather it is based on emotion. Therefore, the reason should not be deemed as a valid justification. I also do a lot of research on some other opinion like against the death penalty, and they also have a really good reason too. I also list a couple of the reasons that against the death penalty. Number one is still called prison. It is often believed that prison is a viable alternative to executing a person. However, as I mentioned above, even imprisonment for life with no chance of parole still have an issue. Second is not human. Most of the people think that killing a person is not human, even if the criminal is not human. What is human is subject to a person's upbringing, education, belief, and religion. Therefore, different people interpreted what is human difference. Third is fairness. The life of the criminal cannot compensate it for the crime committed. Basically, two wrong do not make it right. obviously. Another one is called pain of death. Executing a person can be quick or painfulness. Or another way is it can be slow or painful. The method and therefore a pain, the death penalty is subject to society's norm. Some culture prefers suffer, or some others not. Number 5 is people think that it violate the human right. Some group of people since that a violation of the person's right to live. Some other people think it's not agreed the death penalty because they think it's a cruel or is unusual punishment. There's no clear definition of what human rights are, and so there's always be disagreement with whether a violate human right. I have another good one is they think it's called family hardship. It is often said that family member of the executing needless suffer. The crime itself have victim and the family members too. Basically, I have list a also it's called death penalty pros and cons. As we can see, there's several good reason to supporting, and there's several good reason to disagree the death penalty. But furthermore, the general population has a wide range of the belief concerning death penalty. Even their belief of the general population are subject to change. At the end, it is what the majority of society currently believe to be moral that should be reflected by the action of their government. But today, in this case, please support the death penalty. Thank you.